Chaos and disorder. Day 3. All right.
Are you guys getting static? Or am I just hearing it through my headphones?
I think you just hear, well, I heard something crinkly crunchy, but I thought somebody was like doing paper.
I'm about to open some trail mix.
Oh. Why do
your
you
voice sounds higher than usual?
Yeah, you sound like some sort of weird
pixie girl.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? I don't know. I'm trying a new microphone, but if it's not, that's why I was asking about the static. I can.
It's like speeding you up and making your voice higher. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Are you getting double too, where it goes at the end?
Yeah, it's doing weird thing. Yeah, I'm getting like something's not right with. I think it's not
a delay.
I don't think it's your microphone. I think it's your connection. So hop out and hop back in and see what happens.
I thought it was a complete stranger.
Yeah, she sounded. Yeah, that was actually kind of cool sounding. If it wasn't doing the stuttering, I was going to let her keep on with it.
She's been consuming helium.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
I know.
It's so weird.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, this doesn't sound right.
So
it's only
strange.
been 3 days. We can't have been going that crazy that fast.
Yeah, now she already sounds like she's helium huffing. Joy?
Yes. Is it still doing weirdness?
You still sound like
I hope it sounds this way recorded. I really hope it sounds this way recorded.
Oh, I know. God, that sounds so good.
I guess, okay, so I'll switch back to a different microphone.
No, you keep...
I'm not hearing it, so I don't know. So pretty fantastic.
It's so good.
It's pretty great.
Okay, well, I could leave it like this for now.
Yeah, let's leave it like this for now. Oh, God. Okay, so day 3, we can tell what Joy's up to, huffing helium.
Yeah. It's been, but for real, like, I'm getting real pissed off.
Well, okay, so why are you getting pissed off?
Because, okay, my phone is constantly fucking dinging. I'm like, everyone is texting in these groups and mostly my family. And it's like fucking comedy hour everywhere. And I'm at work. So I'm like, dude, nobody has stop laughing. No, is nobody doing anything? While you're working from home, you're just having some kind of fucking stand-up comedy hour via text?
Yeah.
So
yes, because people probably aren't used to working from home.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, you want to talk about the eternal game of grab ass. Probably here for at least another day or two. Yeah, it's there. It's kind of like when you move away to college for the first time. It's like woohoo! I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, but like
yeah, it just sucks that you have to. It just sucks that you have to sit and listen to it.
Yeah.
Why don't?
It's like you're the designated driver.
The thing is, I don't want to be left out of this comedy show.
Oh, but yet you are.
Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah.
It's going to take people a while to get into the rhythm of working at home. Like you have to have a routine, otherwise it feels like you're at home, and then means you're going to do random stuff that you do at home, not go to a place and work.
Painted their house.
Everyone has painted their house?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's bored that fast, huh?
Damn.
Well,
I can't wait till people start to forget what day it is. That's the best part.
Mm-hmm. That will happen.
It's coming
over Christmas break. Do I still sound
imagine that, except not being able to go anywhere.
Yeah. Yes,
you're allowed to go anywhere.
Yeah. So something that I had been noticing over the last couple of days, that was very interesting is like all the creativity that has kind of already spurted out of people from this way. And I mean, for one thing, we're doing daily shows. That's very creative and very, let's pat our own back a little bit. But all sorts of interesting, cool stuff that I see happening, like lots of, neighborhood musical serenades and no, I'm serious. I've seen like videos of that stuff, and
that was
I mean, like they're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking worldwide. Yeah, well, no, like in Italy. Yeah, there was this neighborhood in Italy where they all just opened their apartment windows and sang with each other and
gotcha.
And
I thought you meant in America. I'm like, that's not happening.
Well, but I'm also seeing that stuff around here too.
I've seen a ton of people posting stuff that their kids are crafting while at home.
Kids
Pretty
are
impressive.
crafting.
Yes.
There are like
puzzles being done.
But then I'm also talking like there's a children's author named Mo Willems who is doing a daily YouTube video where you can doodle stuff with him, and so like
draw the pigeon.
Yeah, he teaches you how to draw the pigeon. And does all sorts of really cool stuff. Like he showed the original artwork from the pigeon book and some different stuff like that. And so it's really cool, like all the interesting little nuggets of daily creative stuff that's getting put out, that
the different forms of entertainment.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
No, and I'm being serious about this, that I think it's cool. Does it still sound funny though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of my clients is working from home. His daughter made him like this. His daughter, who's like in second grade, made him this phone charger, which basically is just like, it has room for his phone cable to run through, but she built like this little stand for him. And another
with the soldering iron out.
I think it was construction paper and glue, but still, it was really well done. And another friend's daughter made like this Barbie house, and if you're into Barbies, which I am, it was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's all very awesome. I've set up the laptop that I normally use for podcasting. That's why I had to redo all the settings. I've put it over here and put an old MIDI keyboard on it and a bunch of stuff like that. And so that is now the sound station. And the boys have been down here playing with synth loops and all sorts of weird stuff. I can tell I'm gonna get real sick of that real fast. Mm-hmm. But I was a nice daddy. I was a nice daddy. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I also, just seconds before hopping onto the call, noticed so we talked yesterday about a lot of the economic impacts and stuff like that. So I've noticed a lot of business owners trying to be creative in how they keep their employees employed. And so the Rieger, I just saw this. The Rieger has now, which is a restaurant here, Paul, but is also a distillery. And they have a lot of gin that they don't think is good and tastes good, but it's overproofed gin. It is, yes, they're selling it. They are selling it as hand sanitizer.
Yes, and that's actually brilliant.
Yeah, because
it's wasted product otherwise, right?
It is wasted product, but yet it is also strong enough to
kill.
It's CDC guidelines for hand sanitizers. It's strong enough, and so you can come in.
Thing they add is aloe.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And so it's in there. It's first come, first serve. They'll keep selling it for as long as they need to.
How much are they selling it for?
Pay what you want. They have a suggested.
Oh, wow.
They have
the Radiohead method. Wow.
Yep, they have a suggested payment. You can buy it either in small squirt bottles or in 2-liter bottles. The labeling is very clearly says for external use only. But it's pay what you want, and I think I want to go get me some gin hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's very very smart.
Smart. Yeah, our grocery stores all have jobs open. Like, I'm assuming it's to
their
up
servers.
their delivery stuff. So it's like apply today, start tomorrow, everywhere.
No, they do
Which-
here as well. So we have a client I just worked with today who's like a wholesale grocery supplier, and they actually made me feel much better. They're hiring, and most of their grocery stores are hiring because they can't keep stuff on the shelves. So I was like, oh, finally something good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went out yesterday afternoon after we recorded and got a lot of booze. And there were a lot of hiring signs that were new hiring signs. And so, yeah, I think,
Retail.
yeah, exactly. Like retail stuff. So delivery, especially like in stocking and different things like that for sure. So I think it's good.
Good news. That's good.
I think it's good. It's good news. Good news. Not fake news. Good news.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's going to be all sorts of. Well, there's obviously scary stuff, but I think these kind of things push people forward because, like anything, when you're challenged with new situations, there's always going to be people that are going to find a solution around that, and it's going to be really cool. And I mean, not like yay, we have a pandemic, not like celebrating it, but it'll be interesting to see the people that are going to come up with new ways of doing all sorts of stuff
Yeah.
that we can't even think of. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Same thing.
To see how that goes.
If you ever look up, I looked up yesterday just things that were created during pandemics, and there's quite a lot of stuff that happened. A lot of people.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, one thing is that there's a whole lot of science that happens. We learn a lot of things about our bodies and how they work and how we can,
Right.
take care of ourselves. But that's all really early pandemics, like, the Black Death and stuff like that. But there's a lot of books that are written. Let's see. Oh, did you know the Spanish
Babies?
flu first appeared in Kansas? Oh, that's
I did not know that.
yeah. In America, it first appeared in Kansas.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking of all the corona babies.
Oh yeah, the quarantines, if you will. I can't
gotta
take
find
credit
the
for
link
that,
again.
but
Bad stuff.
I think it's funny.
You really think people are going to be having sex while their kids are driving them fucking nuts?
Yeah, like I mean,
that's
it's like, look, if you won't shut up, look, you're
gonna make
making me
another
do
one.
this. You're making me do this. Watch me.
No. I think you get no. I
No,
think
that's
wrong.
That's hold on.
I don't
I
think
got
that's
that. I
science.
got that
don't think
wrong.
that's- I think
I got that wrong.
That's a movie. That's called The Meaning of Life.
So
I think people are going to get stir crazy and bored. They're just going to be like, well, because there's going to be people who don't have kids that are stuck at home, and
Oh yeah, for
stuff.
sure.
Oh yeah.
no, anyone that has kids stuck at home are just going to be like, why did we have these? Why how can they? how can
Right.
we-
I don't
It's
think.
not-
Yeah. I don't think kids with families will necessarily have more. But yeah. So aside from comedy show problems, Joy, are you feeling less hysterically angry than you were yesterday? And I don't mean hysterically angry, because I can see how that might be like a sexist thing, but you had like a vibe, like you were a little unhinged yesterday,
I was. No, I definitely was.
and okay.
And it has carried into today. However,
However, this comedic voice is helping a lot.
wish I could hear it. Our place of employment was awesome today, and like kind of pulled everyone together and was like, "Look, we realize the severity of this," and we kind of had a town hall, and it was good.
Oh, very nice. Good.
Yeah, it was good for everyone. So,
Okay.
so now I just have to figure out how to. I'm just so tired of my family trying to be like, who's the funniest, this text thing.
Well, I mean, you just need to, I guess, put your phone in a box during
But
work
what
hours.
about?
But yes,
Oh,
well,
this isn't during work
well,
hours. This is
all
all the time.
the time. Well, can't really give you any advice about that. Because I was to say,
It's
otherwise
family.
you put it in a box and then you give
Kick it.
you give certain people like special alternate secret ways of getting a hold of it. Yes.
Wait, who has a dog?
Not me.
I have 83 dogs.
I know.
Hold on, let me.
I have 83 dogs.
All right. So then as we wrap up today's check-in, any new goals, or are we just keeping the status quo and just staying alive?
I mean,
I feel like
yeah,
Paul needs
status
to set a
quo.
goal
I mean,
today.
I'm not doing anything different than usual except working. So
Yeah.
Except working. We don't usually work.
I mean,
All right.
I don't usually ever work. We all know that.
Yes. That's well established. Okay. Well, that's sounds good enough. We can convene tomorrow as we check in once again and see whether or not the comedy show has gotten worse or better.
Oh, well, I'll
or
tell you some of the
anything like that.
jokes tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
boy.
Come up with some of your favorites, and then we'll handle that. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So then, thus ends day 3.